Hello, my name is Adam Purvis. I'd like to welcome all of you to GRHD121 Introduction to Digital Illustration. I'm going to be your instructor for the term. First, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Broomfield, Colorado, which is between Denver and Boulder. My family and I have lived here for about 5 years. I moved up here when my magazine job got transferred. I'm an art director for a magazine called Horse and Rider. I've been here about 9.5 years. I've been a graphic design teacher and instructor for the better part of the last 15 years, so that's my experience. I'm married to my wife Becky. We've been married for almost 13 years. We have 2 sons, Atticus, who's 9, and Holden, who is 6, and we have 2 dogs and a cat. So quickly I'll get into just kind of the basics of starting out in the course. As you know, we start out on a Wednesday, which means all of your week 1 and week 2 materials will be due at the end of week 2. The only thing due for week 1 is your course introduction, and your first week of discussion would be good if you can get it, your 3 posts in the first week. And those will be due on Sunday, March 22nd. All your assignments for weeks 1 and 2 will be due on Sunday, March 29th. So you'll have 2 projects in this course, a logo design and an illustration with a communication component, which means you're going to have to use type quite a bit with it. But we'll get into that more as obviously as the term goes on. Couple things, and you'll see that there's quite a few announcements to go through, but take a few minutes to get started and read all of them. Most of your questions that I imagine you'll come up with, you'll find in those announcements. And obviously you can always contact me by email, and you can come to my office hours, which are on Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7:30 Mountain Time. And all the information for that is posted in the announcements too. This course, like most of your classes, is what you make out of it. If you participate in the discussion sessions and you keep up on your assignments, you're likely not going to run into any problems. The projects tend to be cumulative, which means you'll start off writing a concept development paper and doing thumbnails, and then the next week you'll work on comps, and then the next week you'll hand in your final. If you don't do your if you don't do your concept development paper and thumbnails and just try to start in doing your comps, you're going to run into problems because all the work leading up to your final counts as part of your final grade, as well as counting to the individual grade for that week. So because it's cumulative, it's really important that you try to keep up. If you do get behind, if you have some kind of family emergencies which happen, or technical issues with your computer, don't wait for 4 or 5 days to call me or email me and let me know what's going on. Try to let me know as quick as possible so we can figure out some sort of an alternative arrangement for you to get in your work. I want everybody in here to do as well as they possibly can, but it counts on you being responsible for your work and communicating with me about what's going on. If you do that, you're going to be in great shape. And I really think this course is a lot of fun because, like any of your design courses, you get to spend a lot of time playing and being creative, which is the funnest part of being a designer. So really take responsibility for that, for yourself in this class, and don't just hope that you can show up in the last week of class and do all your work and get it in and do well, because it just can't happen that way. So, but as long as you're communicating with me and letting me know if you're having some difficulties, we won't have any problems. So, but that's kind of enough about me and the introduction to the course. Jump in with both feet and let me know if you have any issues. I'm always available via email, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. You can call me at reasonable times, like up until about 9 o'clock Mountain Time on weekdays or on weekends. I do have a full-time job, as I said, so I'm there during the day. So if you call me during the day, I might not be able to spend a lot of time talking to you because I'm working at my other job. But I'm pretty easy to get a hold of, and I will, if you can't reach me right away, I usually get back to you very quickly. So I hope you have a great term, and as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate contacting me. Thanks, and I'll see you soon. Bye.